Saving money can feel, well, really complicated, right? It's like trying to solve this giant puzzle. But what if it didn't have to be? What if you could build a system that pretty much does the hard work for you, running on autopilot in the background? Well, that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's break down 5 super practical ways to make that a reality.
Okay, tell me if this sounds familiar. Your paycheck hits your account. Awesome. You pay some bills, buy some groceries, go out once or twice, and then you look at your balance and just think, wait, where did it all go? Poof, it's vanished. It's an incredibly common, frustrating feeling, but I promise it doesn't have to be your story.
So that's what we're here to do today. We're going to take all that financial stress and turn it into a simple, powerful, and most importantly, actionable plan. These are real steps you can put into practice like today.
All right, first things first, we have to build a solid foundation. And the secret sauce here? Making it automatic. We're going to create a system that does all the heavy lifting for you, so you're not just relying on sheer willpower to save money.
The biggest idea to wrap your head around is this massive mindset shift. You have to pay yourself first. Seriously, stop thinking of savings as what's left over at the end of the month. Instead, treat your savings like it's your most important bill. It gets paid before your rent, before your phone bill, before anything else gets a penny.
So what does this actually look like day to day? It's honestly beautifully simple. Your paycheck lands in your account. The very next thing that happens is an automatic transfer whisks your chosen savings amount over to a separate account. Done. Only then, after you've already hit your savings goal, do you start paying all your other bills. You've literally secured your own future first.
Okay, so your savings is on autopilot. That's huge. But what about all the money that's left? We can't just let it be a free-for-all. Now it's time to build a framework for the rest of it by giving every single dollar a specific job.
And a really powerful way to do that is the 50-30-20 rule. It's super straightforward. 50% of your take-home pay is for your needs. Rent, utilities, groceries. 30% is for your wants, the fun stuff, like dinner out, hobbies, streaming services. And that last 20%, well, that's for your savings, which, hey, you've already automated. See, this isn't about restriction. It's all about clarity. With that automatic system in place, we can level up. Now we get to be intentional. This next part is all about mastering your money's mission, making sure that your spending actually aligns with the life you want to live.
Let's be real. Saving money just because is boring. It's hard to stay motivated. But saving for something specific, something exciting, that's a game changer. When you give your savings a clear purpose, whether it's building that crucial emergency fund, saving for a dream vacation, or a down payment on a home, it stops being a chore and becomes a goal you actually want to chase.
Now, what if you could find more money for those goals without actually earning more? You absolutely can. We all have those sneaky money drains, unused subscriptions, way too much takeout, those little impulse buys that add up. The fix is often surprisingly simple. A 5-minute scan of your bank statement can uncover a subscription you forgot you had. Prepping just one big meal on a Sunday can save you from 3 nights of expensive delivery. These little tweaks can free up a ton of cash.
All right, we've automated our savings. We've sharpened our spending. Now it's time for the final piece of the puzzle. This section is all about building your financial shield, the thing that protects you when life, decides to throw a curveball your way.
The absolute #1 mission for your savings, at least in the beginning, has to be your emergency fund. This is not your vacation money. It's not your new phone money. This is your "oh no, the car just broke down" fund or your "I unexpectedly lost my job" fund. It is the ultimate safety net standing between you and a whole lot of stress.
So, the big question, how big does this safety net need to be? The general rule of thumb is to have 3 to 6 months worth of your essential living expenses saved up. We're talking about the bare necessities, the stuff that keeps a roof over your head and the lights on. This gives you a serious cushion to handle a major surprise without completely derailing your life.
And this is exactly why it's so important. This quote just hits the nail on the head. Without that fund, an unexpected trip to the mechanic or a medical bill probably means swiping a high-interest credit card. But with an emergency fund, you just handle it. With cash, no debt, no stress. It truly is your financial shield.
So, there you have it. A simple, powerful plan. You now have the tools to automate your savings, to focus your spending, and to build that financial shield. The path to getting control of your money isn't about some one-time giant leap. It's about taking small, intentional steps, one after another. Your financial story is completely unwritten. The only real question left is, what's your first move?